Why do we love this sandwich? What is it about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich that makes people crave it, talk about it, and even go out of their way just to get a bite? It's more than just a meal, it's a phenomenon, a cultural icon, and for many, a source of comfort and nostalgia. At first glance it seems so simple, just a piece of fried chicken, a soft bun, and 2 pickles. But that simplicity is part of its genius. It's a sandwich that doesn't need bells and whistles to stand out, but that simplicity is deceptive. Underneath that golden crust and pillowy bread lies a world of careful choices, secret techniques, and culinary science. The Chick-fil-A sandwich is a feat of food engineering. Every element is meticulously designed to deliver maximum flavor, texture, and satisfaction in every bite. Every part has a purpose, from the juicy, perfectly seasoned chicken breast to the soft, buttery bun that gently hugs it, to the tangy pickles that cut through the richness. Each ingredient is chosen not just for taste, but for how it interacts with the others. It's a culinary icon for a reason. The sandwich has become a symbol of crave-worthy fast food, inspiring copycats and sparking debates about who does it best. People line up for it, talk about it with friends, and even dream about it. It's the kind of food that brings people together, whether it's for a quick lunch or a special treat. The story of this sandwich is a story of obsession, of perfecting every detail from the seasoning blend to the frying technique. It's about the relentless pursuit of the perfect bite, and the joy that comes from sharing it with others. The chicken isn't just fried, it's pressure fried, locking in juiciness while creating a shatteringly crisp crust. This method, borrowed from the world of Southern cooking, ensures that every bite is both tender and crunchy. The seasoning? That's a closely guarded secret, a blend of spices that's nearly impossible to replicate exactly. It's what gives the chicken its signature flavor, a little bit savory, a little bit sweet, with just a hint of peppery warmth. The bun? It's not just any bun. It's steamed for extra softness, brushed with butter for richness, and has a subtle sweetness that balances the salty, savory chicken. It's the unsung hero that ties the whole sandwich together. This sandwich didn't just happen overnight. Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A, spent years experimenting, testing, and tasting. He was driven by a vision to create the ultimate chicken sandwich, one that would stand the test of time and become a beloved classic. He knew it needed balance, tangy pickles to cut the richness of the fried chicken, adding a pop of acidity and crunch that wakes up your taste buds, and a soft, yielding bun to cradle the crispy fillet, making every bite feel like a warm embrace. It's a symphony of textures and flavors, crunchy, juicy, tangy, buttery, and just a little bit sweet. Each bite is a perfectly orchestrated experience. Today, we're going to deconstruct that symphony and rebuild it at home. We'll break down each element, understand what makes it special, and learn how to recreate that magic in your own kitchen. No pressure fryer, no problem. We'll adapt using tools you already have and techniques that bring us as close as possible to the original, even without the specialized equipment. We'll use science and technique to get close to the original. We'll explore the secrets of the brine, master the art of the dredge, and conquer the perfect fry. We'll talk about why each step matters and how small tweaks can make a big difference. By the end, you'll have the power to make a chicken sandwich that rivals the original. You'll understand the science, the art, and the obsession behind every bite. So, grab your apron, gather your ingredients, and get ready to embark on a delicious journey. Let's get cooking. Before we build our masterpiece, let's take a moment to appreciate the art of preparation. Every great dish starts with a careful selection of ingredients, and today we're going to make sure we have everything we need for the ultimate chicken sandwich experience. Think of this as gathering your tools before embarking on a creative adventure. Each item has a purpose, and together, they'll help us craft something truly delicious. First, let's lay out all the essentials. A well-organized workspace is the secret to smooth cooking, so take a moment to arrange your ingredients on the counter. This not only makes the process easier, but it also gets you excited for what's to come. At the heart of our sandwich are 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Look for pieces that are plump and even in thickness. This ensures they'll cook evenly and stay juicy. If your chicken breasts are a bit uneven, don't worry. We'll be flattening them out later for that perfect bite. If needed, use a meat mallet or rolling pin to gently pound the chicken to an even thickness. This step helps the chicken cook uniformly and makes every bite tender. Next, we'll prepare a flavorful brine. Pour 1 cup of whole milk into a bowl. This will help tenderize the chicken and keep it moist during frying. Add a 1/4 cup of dill pickle juice. Yes, you heard that right. Pickle juice. It's a secret weapon for both flavor and tenderness, infusing the chicken with a subtle tang that sets this sandwich apart from the rest. The aroma of this brine alone will have your mouth watering. Let the chicken soak in this mixture while you prepare the rest of your ingredients. For frying, you'll need 3 to 4 cups of peanut oil. Peanut oil is ideal because of its high smoke point and the authentic, slightly nutty flavor it brings to fried foods. If you have allergies or simply prefer another option, canola or vegetable oil will work just fine. The key is to use an oil that can handle high heat without burning. Now let's talk breading. In a large bowl, combine 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar for a hint of sweetness, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of paprika for a gentle kick of flavor. Don't forget ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. This blend creates a crispy, flavorful coating that's the hallmark of a great chicken sandwich. For the egg wash, crack 1 large egg into a bowl. The egg wash helps the breading stick to the chicken, creating that irresistible crunch. Add a splash of milk to the egg and whisk it together. This simple step makes a big difference in the final texture. As for equipment, you'll need a heavy-bottomed pot or Dutch oven for frying, and a digital thermometer to keep your oil at the perfect temperature. No guesswork required. A meat mallet or rolling pin will help you flatten the chicken, ensuring even cooking and a tender bite. You'll also want a few bowls for dredging, a pair of tongs for safe handling, and a wire rack for draining the finished chicken so it stays crispy. With all your ingredients and tools ready, you're set to begin. Preparation is half the battle. Now let's get cooking. The secret to juicy chicken? The brine. Ours uses milk and pickle juice. The salt and acid break down proteins, letting the chicken absorb moisture and flavor. First, pound your chicken breast to an even ½ inch thickness. This ensures even cooking, no dry or raw spots. In a bowl, whisk together 1 cup milk and ¼ cup pickle juice. Submerge the chicken, cover, and refrigerate for 30 to 60 minutes. Don't go over 4 hours, or the texture can get mushy. This step seasons the chicken from the inside out and guarantees juiciness. Never skip the brine. While the chicken brines, let's get started on the breading, what I like to call our coat of crispy armor. This is the secret to that irresistible crunch that makes fried chicken so special. The brine is working its magic, tenderizing the meat and infusing it with flavor. But the real showstopper is the golden, crackling crust we're about to build. The double dip method is absolutely key here. First a dry coat, then a wet dip, and finally another dry layer. This triple-layered approach creates a shell that locks in juiciness and delivers maximum crunch with every bite. Don't rush this part. Each step adds to the final texture. In a shallow dish, combine your flour with a blend of spices. I use a mix of flour, a touch of powdered sugar for subtle sweetness, salt for balance, black pepper for a gentle heat, paprika for color and a hint of smokiness, and garlic powder for depth. Feel free to experiment with your favorite spices, cayenne for heat, or even a pinch of dried herbs for extra aroma. In a separate dish, crack 1 egg and whisk it together with 2 tablespoons of milk. This egg wash acts as the glue, helping the flour mixture stick to the chicken and form those signature craggy bits that fry up so beautifully. Set up your dredging station in an assembly line. Flour mixture first, then the egg wash, and finally a plate or rack to hold your breaded chicken. This keeps things organized and your hands a little less messy. When the chicken's finished brining, lift each piece out and let the excess brine drip off. Don't pat it dry. You want a little moisture to help the flour stick, but not so much that it gets soggy. Dredge each piece in the seasoned flour, making sure it's fully coated. Next, dip it into the egg wash, letting any excess drip off, then return it to the flour for a final coat. Press the flour onto the chicken to create those rough, craggy edges that fry up extra crispy. Once every piece is coated in its crispy armor, you're ready for the fryer. This is where all your careful prep pays off. The sizzle, the aroma, and soon that first bite of shatteringly crisp chicken. Time to fry, where the magic happens. Pour 3 inches of peanut oil into your pot and heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Use a thermometer. Temperature control is everything. Gently lower 1 breaded chicken piece into the oil with tongs. Don't overcrowd, fry 1 at a time to keep the oil hot and the chicken crispy. Fry 3 to 5 minutes per side until deep golden brown and the internal temp hits 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove and let drain on a wire rack. Never paper towels or you'll lose the crunch. The pickles, don't overlook them. They're not just garnish, they balance the richness of the chicken with tangy, acidic crunch. Use high-quality dill pickle chips, crinkle-cut, firm, and sour. Place 2 chips directly on the bottom bun. This ensures you get pickle in every bite and keeps the bun from getting soggy. Small detail, big impact. The bun is the unsung hero. You want a soft white hamburger bun? Nothing fancy. Steam it for a minute or microwave wrapped in a damp paper towel for 15-20 seconds. Brush the inside of both halves generously with melted salted butter. The result? A pillowy, rich base that holds everything together and resists sogginess. Assembly is everything. Start with the warm, buttered bottom bun. Place 2 dill pickle chips in the center. Add your crispy chicken fillet, let it hang over the edges a bit. Top with the buttered top bun. Don't press down. Keep the bun lofty and the crust craggy. Serve immediately for peak crispiness. Enjoy the masterpiece you've built. You did it. You've recreated a legend. Pair your sandwich with crispy waffle fries and your favorite dipping sauce. Try a homemade Chick-fil-A sauce mayo, barbecue sauce, mustard, and a touch of honey or lemon juice. This journey was about more than a sandwich. It's about understanding technique and flavor. Use these skills for all your fried foods. Take pride in what you've made. Now go forth, fry, and enjoy every bite. Good eats.